So the theory I want to talk about is epistemology. Epistemology is a study of nature, method, and limits to knowing the truth and creating multiple realities. This means that you are learning so many different things, but it's very easy for the information to go one ear and out the other. And at the end, you won't know the real truth. I agree with this because it happens to me all the time. I really relate to it because it's very hard to me to keep focus or remember things that don't make sense to me. When I'm in school or even listening to what my friends have to have a conversation, I either start thinking about the priorities that I have to do or I start daydreaming about who knows what. Sometimes when I'm at school listening to my professor lecture, I will understand what he or she is talking about. I will more than likely know what they are talking about and understand it, but then I'll get distracted very easily and then miss something that may or may not be important, and then at the end I will leave my class and not know what the professor was talking about or know or understand anything he was saying. So it will basically go one ear and out the other. For example, I was having a conversation with one of my roommates the other day about just different things on social media and life. But then she brought up a story about what happened to her earlier that day. And she was talking and telling me this story. And then I started daydreaming and thinking about what I had to do for school, work, or a new job that I'm trying to get hired at. And then at the end of the story, I felt really bad because I didn't know what she was talking about or what her story was about. I didn't know anything. I totally forgot, just slipped my mind. I just blocked her out completely. But to me, this example is very good because it happens to me all the time. I always get lost in my thoughts and I start stressing myself out more than I don't need. And then I quickly realized this, and now I'm just trying to improve my focus in school, work, and everyday life to perform better and remember important information. In life, this is a very bad habit because I want to be a media spokesperson, and in this field, I have to focus on what I have to do, what I have to say, and I just have to use my knowledge and what I already know to perform well. So if I'm not paying attention and I'm not learning, those small details can go very wrong. But in the end, epistemology is the study of nature and it helps us communicate with people. The methods that are used can be used every day, and the limits of knowing and having that knowledge you will carry that information forever. So it's very important to pay attention and know what is going on. And I feel like epistemology really relates to me because I do not like not knowing things, and I like to know the truth, and it bothers me when I don't. So this is something I really have to improve on, but I feel like it's going to help me be a better communicator and help me communicate with the people around me and learn more about people and meet new people, because you'll never know the connections you'll have when you're older.